Cheaper is more expensive.
There it is. Starting the morning off. Christian music.
Awesome! I feel alive!
Feeling good. That's where we bought the aceite. The cocoa aceite.
$10 jar.
$10 jar. But it's packed full of Cristo vibes, dude. Amazing. Look at that. Costa freaking Rica. Beautiful. I'm down here with Jonathan. This is the spot here. And we're basically gonna clear all this out and put in the 6 pillars right here. And this is what you're gonna be looking at. So that'll be like almost level sitting out your bedroom in a rad pad. That's what you're gonna look at. It's gonna be phenomenal. And we're gonna put in a little asphalt, I think that's right, path going right up here to get there so you don't have to climb up the mountain. Hey Gabriel, I think we're good. All right Gabriel.
Hello.
What have you come up with?
I'm gonna give the measurements to Jonathan. The exact measurement to the millimeters and see how close he can get the concrete.
Yes. This is the drawings?
Yeah.
Those look pretty Canadian code. You know, we both have, not saying that your hat's silly, but we both have interesting hats on today. We have arrived at Pato's place. That's where we're going to be building today. This is our new shop. Fritz is giving us a ride. We're just going to unload the gear. It's perfecto. Unload the gear here. And you can see over in the shade there, that's where all the metal is for the first rad pad. So we're going to set up a cutting jig and start chopping. All right, here we go. All right, here is the wood shop. He's got everything you need. Just a clean shop, muy limpia. Yes, importante. But everything you need, all the proper things. So this is the shop where we're going to be building rad pads. Just over there, we're doing all the metal work, and then we're going to talk about doing wood, or we're going to be using this recycled bamboo product for the walls and the floor. But this is some of the quality here. It's like a mirror. So one of the hardest things that has to be done to make a rad pad is getting square cuts. So when you buy the metal, the ends, even though they look like they're cut, you know, right, they're never square. So you have to cut that off and then start your measurements. So what we're finding here is this saw that we bought out of the box doesn't even cut square. So it doesn't not only not cut square, it doesn't come down square, and it's not square on the angle. It's unsquare, correct? Yeah. So I think we're gonna have to go buy a fancy DeWalt one because those seem to be pretty good. But maybe we'll make this work. Well, we couldn't cut square, so we have to go to the hardware store to get a cutter that'll cut square. So we're gonna open one out of the box, and Gabriel's got his square to make sure it cuts square before we buy it, and then we'll be off to the races. It's a little Central American building challenges, huh? Practicing calmness, huh? Well, I think we solved the problem. We got a trooper. Hey, show me the thing, man. Look at that. He's one happy dude. He's got a cutter that cuts straight so he can do his job. And I got some other stuff. Blades, squares, everything needed. Go. I think Gabriel's semi-happy. Is he happy?
Yeah, 60%. It's cutting square one way.
60%. That's not very high on a happiness chart.
Well, you know.
Is that 60 out of 70?
No, not 70.
Oh,
We're at 60.
60 out of 100.
Yeah.
That's low.
Yeah.
Ugh. Well, I'm happy with it. I think it looks fantastic. I like.
Is passing.
Look at your welds, man. Those look fantastic. Look at those beauties, man. Doing it without a table or anything, huh?
It's been a while.
Yeah, it has been a while. Look at that little welder. She's so cute and little. Huh? All right. These are delicious. They're red bananas. We just brought them from Paradise Lodge. They've grown them. They're fantastic. Gabriel's welding together the cutting jig right now. That's what this thing is. And we're making it work with clamps so it's totally mobile. And we're making it so we use raw materials. We only have 3 little parts. And the other parts we can just use whenever we order material for the next one. And it looks like we sold another Rad Pad just now. We're up to like 4 we might be building. They all want them right now. It's awesome. Third time to the hardware store today, and I think we got everything to finish the day off. We're also going to go check out Fritz's property in San Isidro. He wants to get another Rad Pad built there, so we're going to put one up there, but we got to get the old house demolished. So I got some dudes coming tomorrow. They're actually all family of everybody around here, so it's pretty rad. But I'll go check up on Gabriel now. Should be all done by the time we leave this evening, and that's great because tomorrow we get to get here and cut every piece of metal for the first Rad Pad going up, and that should go really smoothly. Really, once it's set up, it's simple, right? Easy. Simple, easy cutter for making easy ease, right? So we got this successfully mounted and adjusted, and it fits. And then now Gabriel's putting the end stops so that each piece of metal will click in a little spot, and we'll be able to cut it. I'll be able to cut it without having to measure each one. It's amazing how fast we can cut. So we can do a whole house in a matter of hours once the AccuCutter's set up. I think it's our 4th one we've built, so we're getting better and better at it. But with each time we build it, it's in a new place and new challenges come up. Luckily, the hardware store is right down the street, so we just walk to it. So we don't have a car yet, so that works out pretty good. We got all the metal here, and that is equal to the main structure of one Rad Pad, a 3x5 hotel unit. So that has a bathroom, a toilet, sink, bedroom, door. It might even have a net deck on the back in the jungle, and it's on stilts. It's lifted up in the jungle. It's pretty amazing. So there you go. There's what we learned. Don't buy cheap tools. They're more expensive. So we bought this crappy. We didn't think it was crappy. We're like, it'll work, blah, 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 but it didn't work. It did a terrible job. So we wound up buying a Trooper, and it works perfectly. So that's our one mistake, but more of a reminder to buy good tools, right?
Cheaper is more expensive.
There it is, end of day. It was a spectacular day today. We got exactly what we asked the universe for. We wanted to spend a day and get the AccuCutter completed, and we did just that. By the very end of the day, it was the very last cut and the last weld, and we got it finished. We got all the paint on it, and it's ready for tomorrow. So we took it apart and moved it inside so it's safe overnight. Made it back to the apartment, cooking some dinner, and tomorrow morning, I'm going off to check out a demolition of a property with somebody who wants a Rad Pad, and then Gabriel's going to go to the site and start chopping on that beautiful brand new AccuCutter. And I wouldn't be surprised that he gets all of the chopping done in a couple of hours, because when you leave him alone without me around, he's pretty fast and efficient. Words of wisdom?
You are correct, my friend.